Hi everyone, it's Sunday, August 20th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. So in the US, it was an uneventful week because sellers are still pushing for higher prices, which buyers won't pay. Consequently, sales volumes this week were not high, and it looks like we'll have to wait for late next week and the days ahead of the fair in Shanghai to see what's truly going to happen in the market. Looking at heavy Texas steers, they were unchanged this week, and that's mainly due to the lack of activity, with $28 being the high for selections averaging 62 to 64 pounds. Other steers were again mainly steady, although there were some small increases here and there. As for cow sellers, they say they can keep hides moving, but getting higher levels is still hard to do. Combined export sales for the week ending August 10th were 410,300, which is half of last week's total. Combined shipments were also lower, and they were at 495,500, which is down 42% from the previous week. Estimated slaughter for the week ending August 19th was a little higher than people expected at 616,000, and that's 2% higher than last week. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports that average fresh hide prices remain under pressure, but they haven't yet been affected, so they're selling at a steady 90 cents per kilo in reals. The reference price of TR1 is also unchanged at 65 cents per square foot, in part, again, due to the upcoming fair in Shanghai, because all the buyers are on hold to see what deals they can get there. Other Latin origins were again unchanged this week. In other news from Brazil, Marfrig logged a $157 million loss in their Q1, and JBS reported a net loss for their second quarter. Also, we have reports on several footwear companies that reported a drop in gross revenue. From elsewhere in Latin America, Argentina's government has announced and then denied a meat export ban. In Mexico, the government did officially establish a 25% tariff on footwear imports. And in Uruguay, the reopening of the Florida refrigerator we reported last week has been postponed indefinitely. That is all we have for this week, and until next week, good night from HideNet.